1 Minute Inspirations, Henry Street Church of Christ. The New Testament Church, Part 4, practices New Testament teachings only. Behold, the days are coming, says the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt. My covenant which they broke, though I was a husband to them, says the Lord. But this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, says the Lord. I will put my law in their minds and write it on their hearts, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people. No more shall every man teach his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord. For they all shall know me, from the least of them to the greatest of them, says the Lord. For I will forgive their iniquity, and their sin I will remember no more. The prophet Jeremiah is believed to have lived after 650 BC and died 570 BC. God uses preaching to warn the Jewish people that they would no longer worship according to the Old Testament. Instead, God was going to give them a New Testament that will bring them closer to Him and result in the forgiveness of sin. This means that hundreds of years before the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus, that God was forewarning the taking away of the Old Testament commands. This means the taking away of Sabbath worship, which was on a Saturday. It also meant that God would take away tithing, animal sacrifices, the dietary laws, and the rites and ceremonies of the Old Testament. Hundreds of years later, the New Testament confirms that the Old Testament was taken away when Jesus died on the cross of Calvary. Thus, Jesus' church is identified as practicing only New Testament Christianity, without the mixing in of the Old Testament commandments, rites, or ceremonies. So if you are in a church that mixes in Old Testament commandments and worship, get out immediately. Paul warned those who did this would fall from grace. Sadly, many churches are going to do so to the detriment of their own people. This is a ministry of the Henry Street Church of Christ.